Now batting for your Greenies, the catcher, number 2, Jonathan Reese.
Go back over here.
All right, let's see here. All right. Now, let's try to do. Oh. His off speed is he's going to his off speed primarily, and everybody's waiting for a fastball and not getting it. So I think he's doing really well for a freshman that probably doesn't realize these kids train on very high velocity fastballs. So you're coming with the good junk and the, yeah, true.
That's a nice pitch. Very nice, Matthew. Very nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's. All right, so for you guys watching the broadcast, if any, we had a couple technical difficulties, but base hit by Reese here. It's gonna put runners on first and second.
Yeah, I mean,
His first step.
All right.
Turn 2, Owen.
Now batting for your Greenies, number 14, designated hitter, Henry Tutera.
All right, so. All right, how did Schuler get on? Single? Walk? Walk. 3-2 count, walk. All right, so walk by Schuler, single by Reese, first and second, nobody out. Apologize for those who are trying to keep up with the broadcast. A couple of technical difficulties trying to get us a good picture today.
Stay low,
Now the 8th grader, Henry Tutara, up. Henry's been doing really well on the JV team recently. I think he's hit 2 home runs over this fence here already as a young 8th grader. Squares the bunt here, puts a good one down. That might be trouble. And that's going to be a bunt single for Tutera. Emery looked to third, but realized he did not have a play. And with the finally placed bunt by Tutera, there's really not much you can do. What's that? It's Baseball University of the Blue Ridge. I usually send out the link to coaches. Most of them are watching the replay because they got their games and whatnot. But typically, fans, grandparents, that can't make the game, they'll watch. This one was just a little wacky for me because we rescheduled this game like twice, and so I realized it was Monday, and I was like, "Oh man, I didn't put a lot of prep work into this one." But
let's go, D.
All right. There's no batting as Wells Alderman. Wells was our starting pitcher today. Worked 1 inning. It's a high pop up here. Second baseman comes under it. Looks like his infield fly. So pop out to second baseman. The infield fly rules in effect. Bases loaded. 1 out. So that brings Corbin Spilliards. Corbin, a freshman, having a pretty decent season for the young man, getting his first couple varsity playing time opportunities this season. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul off to the left side. So 0-1 count, bases stay loaded.
Fun fact is
What you got?
this hitter and our third baseman.
All right. What team is that for? South Charlotte Panthers. So Corbin Spilliers and the third baseman Owen Shirey play on the South Charlotte Panthers. I've heard of that team. So I've been playing together since 7th grade. Gotcha. Oh, Spilliers puts one in the gap here. That's going to score some runs. That's the big hit the Greens were hoping for. Schuler scores. Will Walker's going to score. And that cuts the score in half, 4-2. So 2 RBIs for Corbin Spilliers. And that brings Schuler. Well, Corbin's always been a really just good ball player, you know. Corbin is a switch hitter.
Yeah, he hits better from the right side, but might be getting better on the left side. That ball, he stays behind that well.
He seems like a gamer. I like watching him. So top of the lineup now. Ethan Rose. Ethan Rose struck out his first time up. 1 out, runners on 2nd and 3rd. Ball 1 here. So bottom of the 2nd, and the Greenies are able to strike and at least win the 2nd inning here, cutting the score in half. Emery delivers. Strike at the top of the zone, another off-speed delivery. Luca Rose on deck. And Ethan Rose, very high academic. I believe he was like a 34, 35 ACT.
Nice block, George.
Looking for a high academic baseball opportunity. Oh, it's getting a little late in the senior year, but he had some unfortunate surgery last year to the labrum, and he's fully recovered now and healthy, playing center field and pitching again. Fouls went off here. All right, 2-2 delivery, 1 out, swing, and another foul. So Emery's done a good job of mixing speeds today. Not a lot of fastballs. Let's see what he throws here. Put a radar up on him. Another curveball. 64 popped up in the middle of the field. Bermuda Triangle. Second baseman runs out, makes the play. No tag. So nice.
Anderson taking George outside.
So nice play by Sherry to go out and get it. With 2 outs, Luca Rose will come in and see if he can cash in on 2 more runners in scoring position. They're sitting out there for him. Spilliard at 2nd, Tutera at 3rd. Greenie's trying to make some noise in their dugout. Again, the emotions are running a high. Greenie's lost one of their classmates this past weekend in a tragic car accident. So again, decided to play today in his honor. You can see the initials and number in the batter's circle, RJ12. Swing and pokes one off to the left side, foul. 1-1 count. Luca Rose starting to get heavy into his college recruiting. On the mound, he's been up to 84, left-handed pitcher. Hitting wise, he's had some big hits this year for the Greenies. Still trying to get his average up just a bit, get some consistency to the game. Emery fires. Change up outside. 2-1 count. Oh, swinging. One comes back to the netting here. Somebody have to make a little bit of adjustment, not much. It's going to Luca Rose in a 2-2 count. 2 outs, 2 runners on. Oh, and that one's behind him. Nice block by the catcher, Couchnauer. There is a base open. Right-handed hitter Jacob Iwanek on deck. Luca Rose is 0 for 1 of the ground out to second his first time up. Swing and a pop-up here. Third base coming in, shortstop coming in. Third baseman calls it and makes the play for the final out of the inning.
Two stranded.
There's going to be some more pitchers in this game. Pitch counts high for both sides. Greenies already on their second pitcher.
Don't forget to visit our concession stands for cold drinks.
Now we head to the top of the third.
And if you're sitting down the third base line, as you've seen a couple times today, please be attentive to the game. Foul balls hurt. Prove it.
So the Greenies score 2 to cut the score in half.
Somebody call 911. Shorty fire burning on the dance floor. Whoa, I got a blue girl. She won't bring the roof to ground on the dance floor. Whoa, she's fire burning on the dance floor. That little shorty's fire burning on the dance floor. She's fire burning.
All right, so heading to the top of the third, Boatwright back out for his second inning of work. Had a clean inning. Had a clean inning last inning. Although they made it interesting, loading up the bases. It's a line drive to right field here. Iwanek over to make the catch. So Adams is retired on a first pitch fly ball. So nice start for Boatwright here. 1 pitch, 1 out. That brings up number 18, Charlie Kropp, the freshman. So the freshman shortstop here. Again, another young ball player for Coach Bondurant. Ball 1 here. Get some more radar gun readings on Pete. So Pete's been 82 to 84 today. That one's 81. Line drive up the middle. Past Schuler for a base hit.
Stay back, stay back.
So Kropp, the shortstop, freshman shortstop's 2 for 2. 84-mile-per-hour fastball, just
A
low.
little bit, back a little bit.
Long set of signs by the coach in the third base box. See if anything's on here for the Chargers. Runner goes, fouls one off here. So runner's going to have to return. 82 on the fastball. One out here, 1-1 count. Nice pitch. 82, and Jonathan Reese comes up firing behind the runner at first base to pick him off. Looks like there may have been a missed sign there by the Chargers that pushed the runner off a little further than the typical comfort level of a secondary lead. So Croft, we're going to say it's a 2-3 pickoff. So nice job by Reese. Reese has an electric arm behind the plate. He had a nice throw down earlier, right on the bag. With the runner scooted just in, an inch in earlier than the throw. Here's a pitch by Boatwright. Nice little piece of hitting, but soft liner right to Spilliers. So it ends up being a 1-2-3 inning after all. So 2 scoreless for Boatwright. 82-84 on the fastball, so it's good to see. Good outing so far. We'll see if he comes out for a third inning. So 3-4-5 coming up for the Greenies here in the bottom of the third. I want to thank one of our other sponsors tonight, Blackwell and Son Plumbing. They've helped us out when we were in a bind. We live out in Edneyville in Henderson County, and any plumbing needs we've ever needed, we've gone to Blackwell and Sons Plumbing. You can reach them at 828-273-9708. They're also active on Facebook. They offer plumbing and HVAC for new construction, remodels, and service work in Buncombe, Henderson, and surrounding counties. So for all your plumbing needs, if you're in the Henderson or Buncombe County area, check out Blackwell and Sons Plumbing. Again, 828-273-9708. Looks like the freshman Emery's coming out for a third inning of work. Pitch count's got to be getting up just a little bit, but he's been competitive. A lot of off-speed pitches, not giving in. Corbin Spilliers with the big double last inning to cut the lead in half. A big first inning for Providence Day led to the 4 runs, 2-run homer by Klein. So Jacob Iwanek, Maryville College commit for football. Again,
Leading off the bottom of the third for your
possibly going to try to walk onto the baseball team as well. Jacob is 0 for 0 with a walk and a stolen base. There's a 2-out walk in the first inning. Emery delivers. A little heat there. Let's see if I can get some fastballs on Emery. I haven't been able to get a fastball in the gun for him yet. $75. That seems about right. Freshman pitcher, 75-mile-per-hour fastball. Two-0 delivery. 77? 70. Flash 77, 79, so we'll say 79. $75. Yeah, last one flashed 77, then went to 79. And I also got 2 75 readings, so we'll say 75 steady. 73, top of the zone. Ball 4. So 73 to maybe 77. I like that for a freshman. That's plenty fine. High school average fastball, coast to coast, about 77.
Now batting for your Greenies.
So ball 4, 2 walks for Iowanic tonight. Brings Gravely up. Jake Gravely 0 for 1 with the K in the first inning. Pitch count's got to be up a little bit for the freshman pitcher. Gravy turns on an inside fastball, rips it foul.
The runner, George.
So Jake Gravely heading off to Asbury University out in Kentucky next year with his teammate Reese Ballard, 2 pretty well-rounded baseball players. Jake, good, strong athlete. Iowanic off. Here's a throwdown. It's going to be a play. Nope. Tag is late, so another stolen base for Iowanic. Count goes to 1-1 on Gravely. Jacob Iwanic's always been one to pick up a few stolen bases a year. So not overpowering velocity from Emory, but Jake Gravely's got to be trying to think about that whole field approach. Seems to be a lot of room in that right center field gap, right side of the field. Ooh, curveball. Catcher's mitt drifts just outside the zone to make the catch. Maybe a better frame gets it. Again, that should be looking to go that way anyway. Try to stay on the right side of that field. Bounces one here. So count goes to 3-2. So 3-2 count. Nobody out. Iowanic on second. Want to have a competitive AB here. Try to move the runner up at the very least. Swing and a deep fly ball to left field. Is it going to stay fair? That ball is foul. Oof. It was close.
That was a mistake.
So just a long strike. 3-2 count. Another hard line drive. That one's going to be hooked foul. So again, a lot of pole side hard contact here for Gravely. Changeup or a curveball, something to get him out on his front foot even more. Ball low. It's going to skip away, so Iowanic's going to get down to third. He'll hold there. Jake Gravely with the walk. So first and third situation here with nobody out, and that brings Riley Schuler up. Riley walked his first time and scored a run on the Spilliards double. Riley Schuler up now, first and third. We'll see if there's anything on for Coach King and the Greenies here. Squares the bunt, fouls it back to the netting. Strike one.
Camo!
Oof. Screwing this picture all sorts up. That's strike three to Shula there. It's a big out for Emery.
Now batting for the Greenies, your catcher, number 2, Jonathan Reese.
Best I can do for him. Strike out swinging or missing? Or swinging or watching? Swinging. Swinging.
Nope.
Our pitcher's not looking at that runner. You gotta be a little careful because the shortstop.
There you go. It's a little green.
Squared on suicide there. Fouls it off. Suicide squeeze attempt. I didn't know we could do that.
I didn't realize you did at this level. I don't want to look at it.
I didn't see him acknowledge that. Jump over there.
Yep. You saw it. Somebody's gonna say it. Second, third, 2, 2, 1. Yes. Strike three. So two big back-to-back days. The freshman pitcher, Matthew Hunter. One freshman stepping up.
Now batting for the Greenies, your designated hitter, number 14, Henry Tutera.
Freshman sophomore step up for that. So it's gotta be happy about that. Speaking of youth, there's the eighth quarter Henry Tutera. Swing.
That's what he wanted.
Sorry to our viewers who are struggling with the camera view today. Maybe we got our best angle of the So 1-1 count, 2 outs, runners on second and third. The Greenies got their first 2 base runners on this inning via the walk. Emery followed that up with 2 strikeouts. Here's the pitch to Tutara. Ball low, about a 58-footer. And Wells Alderman on deck. Henry Tutara with a single his last time up. Fastball outside. Oh, and they're not paying attention. And Iwanek with the Little League steal of home on the lazy throw. I want to say lackadaisical throw from home back to the pitcher. Sometimes the Sometimes if you look away for 1 second, something like that can happen. So we'll call that a stolen base of home. So big play by Iowanic. Steal home, 4-3, 3-1 count. Gravely stays at second base. Tutura swings and lines one foul off down the right side. So full count. So big play by the senior Iowanic. Determined to score this inning. The strikeouts, the failed suicide squeeze attempt. Iowanic says, I'm doing this myself. So the Maryville College football commit showing his baseball skill, his hard-nosed football style of baseball there. Ball 4, Tutoro takes the walk, third walk of the inning. And brings the number 8 hitter Wells Alderman to the plate.
Now batting for the Greenies, number 4, Will Walker.
Good pitch.
So the pinch hitter here, Will Walker, hitting for Wells Alderman. So Will Walker, a lot of speed. He can lay a bunt down. Here's the pitch to Will Walker. Nope. It's going to. Emery's going to look the runner back to second. Here's the pitch. Nice curveball for the strike. Working backwards. He's sticking with what's working. So Will Walker with the 0-2 count. 2 runners on, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Ball way outside on that one. Good mix, though. Couple curveballs, one way outside. Might be time to come with the heat on the inside corner. Again, Will Walker with a lot of speed. Nothing's going to be easy if he puts it in contact, puts it in play. Oh, here's a chopper. This could be trouble. Like I said, Will Walker's got speed. He is safe by 2 steps, and the bases are loaded. Speed kills, and that brings Corbin Spilliards to the plate. Last time Corbin was up with bases loaded, he hit a line drive double into the gap in right center field.
Now batting for your Greenies.
Same result here would give the Greenies the lead. It's Corbin Spilliards, the freshman. It might be a pitch and change here. It might be a pitch count thing. So the freshman's been throwing pretty well today against a talented Greenies squad, but pitch counts are real things.
One pitch, Matthew.
Never mind, they're going to leave the young freshman in. He's still got a few pitches left on his pitch count, and we'll see if he can get that third out here and hold the lead for Providence Day. So Corbin Spilliards with the RBI double his last time up. Needs something similar here with bases loaded. First baseman's playing back behind the runner. Everybody else looks straight away. Change up outside.
George, you got to watch that runner.
Let's go, 5. Let's go.
Again, Jacob Iwanek with the elusive steal of home earlier in this inning to give the Greenies their third run. Swing and a miss, another changeup outside. Good job by Emery to go back to that pitch again. Pretty impressed with the young freshman. Again, fastball's only about 75, but he's competing with a lot of off speed, not making it easy, not throwing anything with much of a straight tunnel. Fouls one off here. So Spilliards with the 1-2 count.
You got a five? Nobody better pick. Come on.
So again, Corbin Spilliards, another with good speed. Lefty's quick out of the box. A few holes out there. Oh, and that ball's going to hit him for an HBP RBI. Saw a bunch of those a couple weeks ago at the TC West Henderson game. All right, we'll take it. So that's going to bring Gravely in from third base to tie this game at 4. Tutura to third, Walker to second, and Spilliards down to first. And that's going to be it for Emery. Coach gave him a shot. There's a deep AB. Can't hang your head too much after a good outing like that for the freshman.
There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.
Sir, what is your YouTube channel?
Baseball University of the Blue Ridge. Here you go. Baseball University, yep. All right, so who we got here? Pitch and change number 19. Got a couple 19s on the roster here. This is either Thomas Bailey. So you guys got two number 19s on your roster here. Oh, that answers my question. Dylan Van Dam into pitch.
Now batting for your Greenies, your center fielder, number 18, Ethan Rose.
So Dylan Van Dam into pitch. He is a sophomore, number 19. No relationship to Jean-Claude. Maybe, we'll see. Top of the order now, Ethan Rose up. Jacob Iwanek, the number 3 hitter, led off this inning, so we're getting close to batting around. 2 outs here, 1-0. 1-0 count. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Ethan Rose up 0 for 2 on the day. Line drive somewhere, breaks it open a little bit. Get some velo on the new pitcher. I like his wind-up, straight over the top, true over the top. That's a ball in the 5-5 hole. It's going to score 1. And here comes Will Walker around third, and that's going to score 2. So big hit by Ethan Rose, the 2-run single. Goes up to second on the throw home. Oh. So that scores to Tara,
First baseman number 9, Luca Rose.
Will Walker, sends Billiards over to third, and Ethan Rose up to second. And now our score is 6-4 Greenies. That brings Luca Rose to the plate, and the Greenies have batted around. That's a ball high. So Luca Rose, tall, lean, left-handed swinger. It's a 1-0 count. Here's the delivery. Swing and a foul back. And once again, need to adjust the iPad. There we go. 1-1 delivery. Luca Rose leaves it up high. 2-1. Again, Van Dam does have a base open. Jacob Iwanek, the right-hander, on deck. Luca Rose, high academic. It's going to be one to look at for some of our higher academic institutions. He's flashing some high-level ability on the bump. Still a hard market to read for college recruiting right now. So, again, anywhere from D3, D2, D1, high academic institutions that probably want to check in on Luca Rose. Good AB here, full count. Again, has a base open. Luca pitched late last week, so ball 4 here. And the Greenies have batted around. So base is loaded. That brings Jacob Iwanek up. Jacob walked twice today, has 2 stolen bases, 3 stolen bases, stole home to score the first run of this inning to make it 4-3. So again, Jacob Iwanek trying to add further damage here for the Greenies. Swing and a miss here. 0-1 count. Curveball, big bender, 64, 0-2 now. Good pitch by Van Dam there. Trying to escape a bind here, keep Providence State close. They've lost the lead this inning. It's now 6-4 Greenies. Another big curveball. And a hard line drive right into the second baseman's glove. It's a nice play by Sheary over there, I believe it was. That's the 3rd out of the inning. So LO 4. All right, so that'll been Gravely, Schuler, and Reese up next inning.
At the top of the 4th for the Chargers, Shirey, Klein, and Ward.
Again, we want to thank our sponsors tonight. Our first sponsor is American Legion Post 70. For anyone listening out there in high school, if you're listening to the replay tonight, high school prospects, you need to be trying out for Post 70 American Legion Baseball this Sunday, April 14th at 2 p.m. at Anka High School. The second set of tryouts will be April 20th at West Henderson. Love American Legion Baseball. It's free. It's sponsored by the Legion and Grove Park Inn. Ride the bus, eat after-game meals, represent your community, represent the Legionnaires. This isn't your typical showcase baseball where everybody stays in the same age bracket. This is trying to find the best players in our area to essentially have an all-star team of our best college-bound baseball players.
That you've seen today.
For the Greenies, Pete was up to 84, and that was about it so far. Yeah. Yep. So again, we want to thank American Legion, Coach Decker, 828-691-4994. Give Coach Decker a call if you have any questions at all about trying out for Legion. But Baseball University of the Blue Ridge is a huge supporter of Legion. We're going to hopefully get out and broadcast a few of their games this summer as well. So now we're in the top of the fourth, 6-4 here. Leading off is number 10, Anderson Sheary, 0 for 2 on the day, but did score a run, reached on an error in the first. Pete Boatwright in there for a third inning. However, it was a long wait in between his last inning of work. So we'll see how quickly he is able to find his rhythm. 3-0 to start here. So Providence Day needing base runners. 3-0 count here. That's a strike up in on the hands. 3-1 count. We'll see if Pete Boatwright can work all the way back here. .82 on the gun there. So 3-1, misses up high, ball 4. That brings Ian Klein back to the plate. Ian's 2 for 2. Had a 2-run homer in the first inning. Hit a single on a tough curveball. So Pete Boatwright's day is done. After 2 innings of work, he's responsible for the runner on first. So officially 2 innings, 1 hit. Right now, 0 runs, 0 earned runs. Sorry, 2 hits on the day versus Pete. And 3 walks. 1 K. So, like I said, Pete Boatwright has responsibility for the runner on first, but right now the line is 2 innings, 2 hits, 0 runs, 3 walks, 1 K. And our new pitcher is going to be Jacob Wild, the Brevard College commit. The senior will be heading there next year to play for Coach Victory, Coach Carone. Good slider, fastball pitcher. It's been in the low 80s earlier this year. We'll get some radar gun readings on him here shortly. Again, want to thank our other sponsor for tonight, Blackwell & Sons Plumbing. Again, they offer plumbing and HVAC for new construction, remodels, and service work in Henderson, Buncombe, and surrounding counties. A lot of new houses being made right now. A lot of people putting work into their current homes. Make sure you look up Blackwell & Sons Plumbing, 828-273-9708. You can also find them on Facebook. Again, just from experience, we've really enjoyed the service we've got from Blackwell & Sons. They've helped us many times in our in any plumbing situations we've run into. When we dropped our house a couple years ago, they did the plumbing for it as well. So again, we recommend Blackwell & Sons Plumbing. We thank them for their sponsorship tonight. Now brings Jacob Wild to the plate to face the dangerous Ian Klein, who has 2 home runs on the season now. Man on first. Here's the pitch. Squares the bunt. Strike 1 on the slider. I like that. 2 for 2 with a home run. You square the bunt. See if anything's on here. Again, Jacob Wild relies predominantly on that slider. Fastball's been 80 to 82 in the past. And top 4. Runner goes. There's a ground ball to third. There's going to be no play at second. Throws across for out number 1. It's a nice play by Spilliards. 5-3. Sheary moves up to second.
Now batting for the Chargers, center fielder number 4, Austin Ward.
So brings Austin Ward to the plate. Ward is 0 for 2. He popped up to short and grounded out to third earlier in the game. Here's the pitch. Slider, strike one. Love to see it. Ooh. I know what that means. We'll see if they execute it. So second base pick was on. Good throw is actually how you want to do it. You want the ball and the second baseman to arrive at the same time, but no harm. So 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another slider, low. Fouls one off here. So Jacob Wild's had several appearances on the year already. He's working with a 3.82 ERA. So you're going off the max prep stats, so we'll see how accurate they are. 1-2 count here, 1 out, runner on second. And Ward 0 for 2. Nelson on deck. Another foul ball into the Providence Day dugout. See if he goes back to the slider here. It'd have to be a good one out. Down and away. Sweep it across. Ooh, a little too low there. Good block by Jonathan Reese again. Reese working hard back there.
That third there.
So again, 6-4 lead here for the Greenies. Top 4. 1 out. Providence Day threatening with a runner on second here. Line drive into 5-5 hole. Runner's going to hold at third. It's going to be a first and third situation. So single for Ward. Now we have a first and third with 1 out. That brings Nelson that plays 0 for 0 with a hit by pitch and a walk. Scored a run in the first. It's new pitcher. Jacob.
Batting for the Chargers. Designated hitter number 9, Austin Nelson.
Again, Jacob Wild here. Probably use a ground ball. We'll see if there's a first and third steal play on. Again, Nelson still looking for his first official AB. 2 plate appearances, but hit by pitch and a walk. He scored a run in the 4-run first for Providence Day. Wild falls behind here 1-0. Misses with the slider out here. Maybe getting a little too slider dependent. Providence State hitters starting to read it a little better here, picking up on that spin. Fouls one back here. So the Greenies trying to hold on to a 2-run lead now. Here's the pitch. Nice slider. Cuts right back in on the inside corner. It's a good pitch by Wild. See if he can make one more. Wild delivers. Nice pitch on the fastball. That's out number 2. Ward steals second. without a throw. So now it is second and third, 2 outs.
For the Chargers, right fielder number 6, Cullen Ward.
So Jacob Wild, the 0-1 count, got himself into a little bit of trouble here. Inherited a walk from Boatwright to start the fourth. Got a ground ball, gave up a single. First and third, just got to pick up a big K against Austin Nelson, the 4-hitter. Counts even 1-1. Cullen Ward 0 for 1 on the day with a walk. See, I think Wild should trust his fastball a little bit more because the slider's breaking, but the fastball's got some rise to it, which can work well in that same tunnel. So I'm glad he found his fastball a little bit here. Slider's an okay pitch here too, though. Yep. I'd go right back to the fastball now, right up on the hands, because if you play that same tunnel, Jacob, wow, that's when those two pitches work so well together. So second and third, 2 outs. Wild with the 2-2 count. Here's the delivery. Goes to the slider. Fouled back. Jacob Wild is no stranger to these situations. He's used to working late innings, runners on base. It's just about trying to find that fastball slider combo. Here's delivery. Goes to the fastball, soft line. Oh! So soft line drive that eats up the shortstop. It's going to score 2. I think it's a scorekeeper there. I think I'm going to have to go with the hit because it was a line drive, ate him up. You'd like to see the shortstop make that play, but it's a tough play. I'm going to give him a hit. So we're going to call it a 2-run single by Ward. Ward gets to second on the play. Sheary scores. That's one of Boatwright's runs.
Now batting for the Chargers, catcher number 15, George Kusher.
And Ward scores. That's one of Wild's runs. So now the score is tied, 6-6. That brings the sophomore Couchenauer, the catcher, up. It's 1 for 2 with a RBI single and a run scored in the first inning. So good piece of hitting by Ward. Long AB, hits a line drive up the middle. The short hop eats up the shortstop, Will Walker. Got to give him a hit on it. It's a tough play. Oh, we got a runner caught in between here. Reese throws a bullet to second, but the runner's back. So Ward's back in at second, 2 outs still. Couchenauer, 2-0 count. So back and forth game today here between the two private 4As. It's a good hard line drive. Nice leaping catch by the second baseman, Riley Schuler. It's an out in the box score. Wow, what an exciting game. Providence State ties it up on a 2-run single by Cullen Ward. We head to the bottom of the fourth.
For the Greenies, Riley Schuler and Reese.
No matter how far, just call my name. I'll be there in a hurry. You don't have to worry.
Oh, so again, kind of a somber day here at Christ School. Unfortunate news we received yesterday. RJ Fox, student lacrosse player, died in a car accident after the Christ School prom. I believe another young lady from Myers Park lost her life as well, and there's a few others that are injured. I've been trying to ask around to see if there's any information on where families or friends could donate to help the families. Again, I'll try to pass that on if we hear something. The Greenie boys were approached about the game. They decided to play. A lot of friends of RJ on this team. They want to play in his memory today. And as you can see in the batter circle there, his name and number in the chalk line, RJ 12. So Van Dam out for another inning.
And leading off the bottom of the fourth inning for the Greenies, your left fielder, number 3, Jake Gravely.
So here we are in the bottom of the fourth. Jake Gravely up. Van Dam came in relief of Emery, the freshman who worked 2 2/3. Pitch count got up a bit. He battled pretty well. Kept them off speed with a good changeup, curveball. Fastball is about 75 to 77, so he'll be a good freshman to keep an eye on. Jake Gravely swinging a miss, 0 for 1 on the day with a walk. Missed a home run by just a couple feet his last time up. Long foul ball down the left field line. See where the young pitcher's sitting here. So 64 off speed, foul ball. 1-1, 1-2 count. Another curveball, and Jake Gravely's going to hit a line drive single in the left field. 87 off of the bat. So 1 for 2 with a walk and a run scored for Gravely. Riley Schuler up 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. So bottom 4, 6-6. Series of signs from the third base coach. See if there's anything on.
Let's go 7.
Riley Schuler, man that can wear a lot of gloves, outfield, infield. He's playing second base today, but he's gathered innings in the outfield at first base. Versatile kid. I'm asked to do a couple different things for you on the field. Bunt, work the count, play several positions. Just a overall good baseball player. Gravely off on the pitch. Big bounce. And Gravely's able to get in under the tag. So stolen base for Gravely. Schuler swinging through the pitch to try to protect his runner. He's at 1-1. We'll see if maybe the bunt will be back in play now. So Riley Schuler gonna take a quick jaunt down to the third base coach's box, talk to Coach King, make sure that they're on the same page about offensive strategy here. Again, still early in this ball game. The Greenies put a lot of good swings together in the third inning, hoping that gets their offense heated up a little bit. Very athletic team, a lot of deep pitching. Just still trying to find a little bit more offensive clout. So Schuler pulls back on the bunt and takes strike 2. See, I'm sure Coach King's probably not happy about that one there. So we'll see if maybe the 2-strike bunt's still on. First baseman's up on the grass. Third baseman's playing back. So So bunt on the third base side would depend on pitcher defense here. He squares again, and he's going to take strike 3 on the curveball. So good pitch by Van Dam. The 2-strike bunt was on, but
Now batting for your Greenies, the catcher, number 2, Jonathan Reese.
saw that high tunnel and pulled the bat back. By the time he realized it was cutting back in for a strike, it was too late. So now Jonathan Reese up, 1 out. Jonathan 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. Reese takes a fastball just a bit up. There's some nice sunshine coming in over the trees behind us. Again, today was the full solar eclipse. Depending on where you were in the country, we were not in full view of it here in Western North Carolina, but you could definitely feel the temperature drop just a little bit, and the day got just a little darker for a few hours. Just missed outside, so Jonathan Reese up 2-0, taking 2 fastballs just outside the zone. So again, a quick 4-0 lead by Providence Day to start the game. Greenies chipped off 2 in the second before going up 6-4 in the third. Providence Day tied it up in the top half of this inning. 6-6 is where we stand now in the bottom of the fourth. And Jonathan Reese swings at a high fastball that was very reminiscent of the 2 he just took for ball 1 and 2. So 2-1 count for Jonathan Reese. Don't want to try too much here. These young pitchers today are not overpowering with their velocity, but they're definitely mixing and matching well. Again, Emery the freshman, and now Van Dam the sophomore. Evens the count up here, 2-2. So Jonathan Reese, one of the better catching prospects, not just in Western North Carolina, but the state. Struggling a little bit with the bat recently, trying to find some consistency, but he's a threat to hit the ball out just about any time. Swing and a miss and a curveball here. So 4 fastballs. Finally goes to the curveball and gets the K. So a leadoff single and a stolen base by Jake Gravely. He's still standing out there at second base. Brings the 8th grader Henry Tutera up, 1 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Or excuse me, 1 for 1 with a single walk and run scored. Tutera's got a couple JV home runs this year. So he's definitely got enough pop. Van Dam steps off, looks Gravely back at second. Good chance for the Greenies here. Line drive single, something in a gap. Ground ball finds a hole. Tutera swings at the 0-0 curveball, fouls it back. Hung it there a bit. Fastball way up, 1-1. So Henry Tutera, the young man, trying to put his team ahead here in the bottom of the fourth. Go ahead run on second. Greedy bench trying to make some noise. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. So again, for those that tuning in, I apologize. Had a couple technical difficulties early on. Had to restart the broadcast a couple innings in. So when we repost it this evening, it's probably going to be a part 1 and part 2. However, his first game back in the Western North Carolina Scout and Streaming Series after taking a 2-week break. There's a little chopper here. Third baseman waits on it, throws it across, and gets to Terra by a half a step. So 5-3 ground out. Then we go to the top of the 5th. Tied up.
Due up for the Chargers in the top of the 5th.
Yeah, we took a couple weeks off. A lot of players went on spring break, or their teams went out of town for spring break tournaments, Easter holiday tournaments. My brother got married this past week. The week before, I took him up to Baltimore for opening day at Oriole Park at Canham Yards for his bachelor party. So getting back to it this week with 3 games. This is our first one. This is actually a makeup game that we had planned to do a few weeks back. Tomorrow, we're going over to AC Reynolds. They're going to play West Henderson. I think that is a really fun matchup for Western North Carolina baseball right now. AC Reynolds has been playing really well of late. And then on Friday, we're going to head over to Asheville Christian and watch Christ School play them for a second time this week. Excuse me, I should say second Christ School game we're covering. So that Friday, probably Charlie Collins on the mound for Christ School. We'll see who ACA puts up. Seth.
That's my wife.
We made a whole February-March schedule, but it was hard to stick to it based on weather and games being postponed. So we're going more of a week-to-week right now. So like I said, this week, great matchup here, 6-6, close game, foul ball here. Tomorrow, I'm really excited to see Reynolds and West Henderson square off and kind of get an idea of where both those teams stand as far as talent. And then again, Friday, I think Asheville Christian is a very strong team. It'd be a good conference matchup between them and Christ School. Like I said, Charlie Collins most likely on the mound for Christ School. On Friday, we'll see Seth Coxey, Jack Barrett, Chip Hornstra, see who they put up on the mound at ACA. Ground balls. Say ground ball back to the pitcher. Wild put a bare hand attempt on it, made it out to the shortstop, but the throw sails wide.
Now batting for the Chargers, shortstop number 8.
I think that's going to be an E6. Not an easy play, but if the throw's there, he gets him by a step. Either way, these young freshmen and sophomores causing a lot of havoc for the Greenies today. Here's Croft, 2 for 2, has an RBI. Picked off first base in the 3rd inning. But the freshman shortstop is going to be getting a lot of quality reps in the middle this year for Coach Bondurant and the young Chargers. This pitch by Wild there. (0-2) here. So Wild don't need the strikeout. I really would like to get the ground ball here. Fastball misses low. There's that ground ball he's looking for. Oh, another bobble. And ball goes across and he's safe. So just not Will Walker's inning here at shortstop. So 2 E6 his result in the 1st and 2nd rally. Nobody out. So Taylor made double play turns into a 1st and 2nd jam with nobody out. Jacob Wild making his pitches.
Number 8, Luke Sistrunk.
Squares on the bunt here. Oh, no.
Let's go, Greenies!
So a little chaos there. So bunts through the pitch. Reese throws it down to second. Hits off the glove. Heads out in center field, but no runners advanced. No damage done. And I think technically we're an 0-1 count. So the scoreboard says 1-0. I think the umpire said it's a strike. Squares again. Ball in the dirt. Nice block by Reese.
You got it.
Let's go, Jacob!
Jacob.
So again, scoreboard says 2-0. I think it might be 1-1. Squares. Throws down to second again.
Yep.
You got it, Greenies. Come on.
So 3-0. Oh, so we are 3-0. My bad.
Let's go, Jacob!
So Sherry here in the 9 hole, the third baseman tonight. Has been squaring the bunt on all 3 of these. 3-0. Probably square again here. Maybe just hold it. It's ball 4 high. So bases loaded jam here for Jacob Wild and the Greenies. Probably should have 2 outs here. Back-to-back E6s. Followed by the walk, and now we're back at the top of the lineup. So Coach King out to the bump. He's going to make a change here. So Jacob Wild out. And again, not a bad showing by the young man. So it technically works 1 inning. Gives 2 hits, 1 run. Gets the 1K. No walks. However, he's responsible for all 3 that are on, even though the 2 on second and third are unearned if they do score. And then the walk at first. So now, number 23. I believe this is Davis Jones coming in. So Davis Jones, tall, strong, junior right-handed pitcher. Excited to watch him pitch. He's got a high ceiling. Velocity's been up to 86 for me. We'll see where he's at today. He's been taking to instruction well, making some good changes on his delivery, staying closed better. Probably one of the higher ceiling pitchers for the Greenies. We'll see where he ends up here in his college recruiting process. Fastball, curveball, throws a changeup as well. Fastball, curveball, probably his 2 best.
Now pitching for the Greenies, number 23, Davis Jones.
So Davis Jones in to try to
second baseman, number 10, Anderson.
try to get the Greenies out of this jam. So Sherry technically 0 for 2, 2-run score with a walk. So 1-0. Corners in, infield in all together. They will make a play at the plate if they can. Just outside on the fastball. So it's been a back and forth game. Chargers of Providence Day threatening here. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul back. 2-1 count. Two-one delivery, and that's a line drive down the right field line. That's going to be trouble. One's going to score. Two's going to score. So 2-run single. 2-run double, sorry, for Sherry. So Providence Day and their 3-8 record, they're showing you that they're still tough. It's not an easy baseball conference. So second and third now, nobody out, 2 in, 8-6.
Let's go!
So there's the dangerous Klein up now. So 0-1 count. Klein again hit the 2-run homer earlier in the game. Curveball here, fouls it off. First base side, Luca Rose got to play. Catches the foul pop for out number 1. It's a big out.
Now batting for the Chargers, center fielder number 4, Austin Ward.
So 1 out now, bases loaded. Infield still in. Force outs are available. 87-mile-per-hour fastball there. Nice play by Will Walker, but the throw pulls him off the bag.
Come on, Greenies!
So Davis made the pitch he wanted. It's going to be a fielder's choice. 6-2.
Let's go, boys!
Sherry scores from third.
For the Chargers, designated hitter number 9, Austin Nelson.
The throw pulls the catcher off the bag. It's another E6. So right now we have a first and third situation with 1 out. Nelson at the plate, 0 for 1. So 0-1. 3 in on the inning. 9-6 Providence Day. Runner goes, and that hits him. So hit by pitch, second hit by pitch for Nelson. So bases loaded. It's just very unfortunate that the pitchers can't fault them too much. They made some good pitches, not a ton of walks in the game. However, unearned runs, story of this inning. It's going to be an E4. So E4, but I think you can give the kid an RBI. Colin Ward gets an RBI on that one. So Nelson up to second.
Let's go, Davis.
So Greeny's dropping the ball a little bit here in the 5th inning, leading to a few unearned runs. That's another base hit, 84-mile-per-hour fastball. There's going to be a play at the plate. It's a big inning for Providence Day. So base hit single for Couchenauer. That scores 2. Sorry, just keeping up with my box scores here. So batted around here in this inning. So 1 out in the inning.
Now batting for the Chargers, first baseman number 5, Adams.
Lost the track of the unearned runs a little bit. I'll go back in between innings here. Now Adams is up. He led the inning off with an E6. Reached on an error. Nice curveball there. So Davis Jones is sitting 84-87 this inning. So the velo's there. All right, so now 0-1, 1 out. Here's the pitch. It's the ball over to third base. Spilliards makes the play, steps on third for 1, throws over to first for a double play. So the 5-3 GIDP finally gets them out of the inning. Right now we stand at 12-6 after 1, 2,
For the Greenies in the bottom of the 5th, Walker, Spilliards, Rose.
3, 4. I want to say 4 of the 6 runs that inning are unearned. But now we head to the bottom of the 5th and still got 3 opportunities to chip away. See if the Greenies can get back into this ball game. So here in the 5th, we got Will Walker, Corbin Spilliards on the top of the lineup with Ethan Rose. Again, want to thank our sponsors tonight, Blackwell & Sons Plumbing. They offer plumbing and HVAC for all new construction, remodels, and service work in Henderson, Buncombe, and surrounding counties. You can reach them at 828-273-9708 or look them up on Facebook. We also want to thank the American Legion Post 70. They want to remind you all that they have tryouts for American Legion baseball on April 14th, 2 o'clock at Anka. It's this Sunday. And then again, April 20th at West Henderson. They made it to the 3rd round last year. They played 30-plus games. It's free to play as they're sponsored by the Legion and Grove Park Inn. They represent the community. Big fan of American Legion baseball tradition. So, again, we want to thank both of them for sponsoring our game.
The 5th of the Greenies, number 4, Will Walker.
So Will Walker here to lead off the 5th. Will had a tough inning in the field last at the top. Nice play by the catcher here, 2-3 on the bunt. That brings up Corbin Spilliards. He's 1 for 1 with a 2 RBI double and a hit by a pitch RBI, so 3 RBIs technically for Spilliards.
Now batting for the Greenies, number 5, Corbin Spilliards.
So good game by Providence Day. They won this matchup last year 5-2, I believe. But again, Providence Day with a completely different roster this year. A lot of the young pitchers stepping up for them today to fill the innings. I believe Coach said before the game that they were replacing about 98% of their innings. Corbin Spilliards with another base hit. So 2 for 2 evening for him. Spilliards continues to be impressive. I think he'll be a high-level college baseball player. He's still got a lot of baseball ahead of him.
Now batting for the Greenies, center fielder number 18, Ethan Rose.
Number 8, Ethan Rose up to the plate. Senior. Senior center fielder is 1 for 3 with a 2 RBI single in the third inning. That was big in their initial comeback and going ahead. Now they find themselves down 12-6, so every base runner matters now. Still a lot of baseball to be played. I'd like to see the Greenies chip away at least 2 or 3 this inning and be able to hold that. All high here. There's 2-0.
Let's go, Ethan!
So Spilliards with his lead off first. Here's the pitch. Rose swings at a high fastball. 2-1.
Still 1-8.
So Van Dam looking pretty good in relief here. Fastball out. So Van Dam, this is his, I guess technically he's,
Ethan, come on, face in here.
oh, hits one in off the barrel, or the end of the barrel, and it's going to fall down for a single. So single for Ethan Rose puts runners at first and second with 1 out.
Now batting for the Greenies, first baseman number 9, Luca Rose.
Yeah, I think technically he's 1 2/3 of an inning in so far for Van Dam. He closed out the third, giving up a run, clean fourth, and now he's got 2 base runners here in the fifth with 1 out. Luca Rose takes a high fastball for a ball.
So, Luca?
And you got to give it to the Providence Day. 3-8 record coming in. Tough schedule. Lost a lot of their older players. Still a pretty talented young roster. Luca Rose hits one into left field here, but right into the glove. It's going to be a FO7. So hit it pretty hard, but I think that's Klein out there made a pretty good read on it. I'll bring Jacob Iwanek to the plate. Iwanek is 0 for 1 with 2 walks, 3 stolen bases, including a steal at home. They lined out to the second baseman to end the third inning. So 2 on, 2 out. And that's a hit by pitch for Iwanek. They'll load the bases up here with 2 outs. So good opportunity for Jake Gravely, the Asbury University commit, to try to shave a few runs off of that lead.
Now batting for the Greenies, your left fielder, number 3, Jake Gravely.
Please come quick. 'Cause I got
So bottom of fifth here. Here's delivery. Nice block by the catcher, Couchenauer. Jake Gravely 1 for 2 with a single, walk, run scored, stolen base. And the left fielder tonight. Jake, the team captain for the Greenies. I know Coach Cervantes is excited to get him and Reese Ballard on board. Ball's hit right at the left fielder off the end of the bat, and that is a escape. Van Dam escapes the jam. So a lot of pitches thrown in this game, a lot of base runners, but navigating it enough to keep that 12-6 lead.
I don't know why you took 24 off the hill.
Do it for the Chargers.
They got 2 ground ball outs. It was just errors.
It might be
I know
playing
you
in.
didn't want to walk the 9 batter. I know you didn't want to walk him, but that kid was.
It might be a matter of playing in the rest of the week out too. I don't know. You know.
That's my kid with the double on the right field line, by the way. His brother's throwing up in the bathroom. He's furious.
What's that all? Is he all right? Yeah. Because the older brother, he's the leadoff hitter, and then 9 hitter.
Yeah, that's a young guy.
That's Owen.
He's out.
He's out of the game. They pull him because he had that walk, right? He walked on that one. They pulled him after that. Okay.
This is a new. Yeah, this is not common. You're probably just working guys in.
Yeah. Well, a lot of
We
errors.
started inning with 2 errors.
Yeah, that's
It's tough.
yeah,
We had a
3.
game. We had a game a couple weeks ago, Company Day,
Yep.
and they put my freshman son on the mound. Okay, and I told him, just work ball. First four batters. Okay, they got 4 ground balls, 3 errors. Next thing you know, he's giving up 6 runs, and his pitch count's at about 40.
Unearned runs can be very deflating, you know.
Now pitching for the Greenies, number 6, Jacob.
So we'll see. 12-6 seems like a good lead, but in high school baseball, you never know. So Jacob Iwanek on the bump now here in the top of the 6.
Number 17, Jet Benning.
So Benning in for Croft.
Probably Croft will re-enter.
And then 8 went in for your boy here. So 8 that's Luke Sistrunk.
They moved Ward to third. Luke went to right.
And then batting for Croft. Man. Well, the Croft kid's been on base 3 times. Let's see.
Came up from JV.
So pinch hitter, number 17, Jet Benning. So Benning in for Croft. Croft 2 for 3 on the day with a run scored. Croft in here in the top of the 6. So Jacob Iwanek, he's a drop-down pitcher most of the time. He'll throw a 2-seam, a slider, and a changeup. Nice pitch here. Goes ahead 0-2. So 2 more opportunities for the Greenies to try to pick away at this lead. They got to get through the top of the 6 here first. Strike 3. So I want it gets the K looking. That's going to bring Sistrunk.
Now batting for the Chargers, number 8, Luke Sistrunk.
So Luke Sistrunk hitting for Sherry, Owen Sherry. Sistrunk, a senior, left-handed swinger. So I want it. These are the players that you want to try to go right after and try to get your early outs before turning the lineup over here. 2-1. There's a strike on the inside corner. 2-2. Up, and Sustrink thinks he struck out, but it's only a 2-2 count, so we'll see where his confidence is here on this pitch. Oh, and Sistrunk with a line drive, base hit down the right field line. It's going to be a single. I'll bring the top of the lineup up, and number 10, Anderson Shiri.
Number 10, Anderson Shirey.
Shirey with the big 2-run double in the 5th. So his double put the Chargers up. So technically 1 for 3 on the evening, a 3-run scored, 2 RBIs and a walk. 1-0 delivery here from Iwanic. Fastball outside. Klein in the on deck box is 2 for 4 with a 2-run homer.
Come on, Andy! Come on, Stan!
Oh, that ball is ripped foul. Foul by about 8 feet. So 2-2 count.
Stay behind you, that.
So 2-2, 1 out. Again, the Greenies 10-4 in the year, trying to figure out a way back into this game. There's a fly ball to right field. Looks like a can of corn, and that is the second out. That brings up Ian Klein.
Chargers, number 21, Ian Klein.
Ian with the 2-run homer in the first, single in the second. Popped out his last AB, grounded out in the fourth as well. 2 for 4 in the evening. Swing and a miss there. Jonathan Reese with the back pick. Runners back in by a step. Klein, big, strong looking kid. Hit a long, high fly ball over the left field wall early in the game. Jonathan Reese with another shot. So 2 down, man on first. I want it looking for that third out, trying to keep his team in the game here. Ground ball foul.
One more. Here we go, 21. Come on, kid. Come on, Klein. Here we go, 2-1.
I want it. This is low and away. Great block by Reese. Jonathan Reese working hard back there today, and not a lot's come back to the backstop here. 2-2. See if the runner's in motion here. Nope, stays put. Foul ball. Count stays 2-2. Some decent box scores up and down the lineup here. Trying to start thinking about our Camwood Bats player of the game. Klein here is a good candidate with his 2-run homer earlier in the game. It's a ground ball short here. Spillage across the diamond. For out number 3, 6-3. So Klein 2 for 3 on the day. Sheary 1 for 4 with 2 RBIs and 3 runs scored. Ward, Austin Ward, 1 for 4 with 2 runs scored. Nelson 0 for 1 with 2 hit by pitches and a walk and 2 runs scored. Cullen Ward is 1 for 3 with 3 RBIs and a walk. Couchenauer, the catcher, 2 for 4 with a run scored, 3 RBIs. Adams, 1 for 4 with a single and a run scored. Croft was 2 for 3 with a run scored. Pinch hit for Benning, who was 0 for 1. Owen Sheary was 0 for 2 with a run scored. And Sis Strength, the pinch hitter, 1 for 1 with a single. Looks like Dylan Van Dam's out for yet another inning. Might be his game to close. So heading to the bottom of the 6th. Looks like we have Riley Schuler, Jonathan Reese, and Henry Tatura due up. Well, it looks like we got a pinch hitter here. This is going to be Garen Gosnell.
Leading off the bottom of the 6th for the Greenies, number 21, Garen Gosnell.
So Garen Gosnell, the pinch hitter. Garen, a right-handed swinger and a very good left-handed pitcher as well. Gosnell takes ball 1 up. Base runners is the name of the game here for the Greenies. Got to get some base runners here. Try to start picking away. 6-run lead for Providence Day. Garen Gosnell, inside outs 1 out into the gap. That's out number 1. Called by the center fielder. Patty Robichaud going to bat for Jonathan Reese.
Now batting for the Greenies, number 17, Patrick Robichaud.
So Patty Robichaud, the freshman, up, pinch hitting for Jonathan Reese. Coach King trying to find some life in the batting order here. And that works out pretty well. RBI single for Patty Robichaud. We'll see if I can get some life going here for the Greenies. I'll bring Henry Tatura up, 1 for 2 with a run scored and a walk.
Henry Tatura.
So Jonathan Reese going to re-enter and run for Pat Robichaud.
Let's go, Henry.
Jonathan is a pretty good athlete. Probably a little bit more speed on the bases there. Henry, the 8th grader, getting some varsity time here early on. Ball outside. 1 out, 1 ball, 1 runner on. So Terra fouls that one back. So Greeny's looking for a spark here, trying to get something going. 5 total outs left, I should say. 2 bottom halves of the inning to complete. Curveball bends over the zone. 2-0, 2-1.
Let's go, 1-4.
So again, the name of the game in this game, or this particular matchup, is the 5th inning fielding woes of the Christ School Greenies. A total of 4 errors in the inning. Leads way to a 6-run advantage for Providence Day. Strike on the outside corner, 3-2. So full count. Tatera wanted ball 4 there. I don't mind him taking the pitch there. You're looking for base runners. 3-2 count. Here's the pitch. Tatera fights one off down the right field side. Hits off the light pole and back into fair territory. So Tatera, the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball to right field. It's going to carry just a bit, but the right fielder's under it and makes the catch for the second out. And that's going to bring Wells Alderman back up to the plate. So Wells was 0 for 1. Will Walker came in and hit for him.
Number 1, Wells Alderman.
Will was 1 for 2 in his place. And now Wells re-enters for his second at bat of the game. Fastball up, ball 1. So again, just need base runners, 1 at a time here. 2 outs though. Patty Robeshaw with the pinch hit single. Jonathan Reese re-enters to run for him at first base. Wells Alderman, swing and a miss, 1-1. Jonathan Reese steals second on a delayed steal. So 2 outs, man on second. Wells Alderman at the 2-1 count. Greeny's trying to find some life in the dugout. Ball misses up and in, 3-1. Yeah, need base runners. Down 6. Wells Alderman has played second, some third, some short. He'll play some outfield. Pretty versatile player. Hits the ball hard to right center field here, but just a little too much air to it. And it dies out just in front of the warning track. Center fielder makes the catch.
I think that ball would have gone out if it was in the early inning when those
Oh, I don't
For the
know.
Chargers. 7th, Ward. Nelson and Ward.
Top of the 7th. So
we don't have a 10-minute in these games, do we? It's been a long one, though. But they're paying well.
oh God, no.
We're going on 2.5.
Say not a lot of strikeouts in the game either. It's not, you know what I mean? It's not like it's really been a pitcher's duel. Not a lack of offense per se. Very true. It's probably a little bit of that. It's probably some frustrations for some of these guys throwing strikes. But you got, it looks like Providence Day's only struck out 3 times in the game. Price School struck out 5 times, so they're swinging the bats. I think the big story of the game is dropping the ball. Dropping the ball. But it's good when you only strike out 3 times a game, you're going to score runs. So 12 runs, 5 or so of those might be unearned, but if you put the ball in play, things happen in high school baseball most of the time. So Jacob Iwana coming out for his second inning. 3-4-5 due up. Trying to figure out who to give the player of the game bat to if Providence Day wins this. I'm leaning towards Klein with the big hit.
Number 16, Reagan Wright.
Klein, number 7, or number 21, the 2-run homer.
I'd give it to the senior. There's only one out there.
Oh, you're talking about your boy. Scored 3 runs. And they had the double that went ahead, too. Yep.
Caught the ball in center field. No one was going to get.
Yep. We're going to scrape back through these here, and we'll see what happens. So Cullen Ward. Let's see. 1 for 3. Had the 2-run single in the 4th. E4 in the 5th, but the runner was on 3rd, less than 2 outs. Gave him the RBI on the E4. So 3 RBIs and a walk for Cullen Ward. Two. Actually, we got that's a pinch hitter. That's right. Okay. All right, so that was a pinch hitter. It was Reagan Wright with the pinch hit there. Grounds out the shortstop. So that does not count against Ward. And now batting number 9, Austin Nelson. Austin is 0 for 1 with 2 hit by pitches and a walk. 2 runs scored. So another pitch and change, and that looks like Zach Schuler coming into the game. So Zach Schuler, twin brother to Riley. Riley's been playing second base most of the game. Zach is a pitcher. He's dealt with some injuries last couple years, had some health complications as well, but his velocity's been as high as 82 in the past. We'll see where he's at today. The key for Zach is just trying to get him built up, steady, built up, and healthy, because he's got some good potential on the bump as a pitcher. He's another open stride drag line guy, fastball, curveball. He comes in here with 1 out in the 7th. So the pace on this game slowed down a good bit. It's not the way the Greenies had hoped it had gone, but you can't always control destiny. You just got to react and respond and plan for the next one. The hopes here are that Zach Schuler can get 2 more outs. If the Greenies can try to string together some base runners in the bottom half of the 7th. But again, it's a long, emotional weekend into the Monday. Again, the unfortunate news that we got this weekend with RJ Fox and a few others. RJ passing along with a young woman from, I believe, the Myers Park area, and a few other students were badly hurt. And it can be draining, so win or lose, it's good that these Greenies are just around each other in this time. So, still some ball game left, though. We'll see what happens. Swing and a miss here, so 2-2 count. Try to get some radar gun readings on Zachary here. So 80 on the fastball. That's good to see. Glad to see some velo returning. Again, Zach was up to 82 in the fall.
This is power on power, in case you're wondering.
So deep fly ball over the right fielder's head, up against the wall on a bounce. That is a double for Nelson. So 1 for 2 on the day. 1 for 2 with a walk, 2 hit by pitches. It's a productive day for Nelson. That brings in Liam Richards, the senior, to pinch hit.
Chargers, number 1, Liam Richards.
Come on, Liam!
So
Let's go, Zach!
1-0, 1 out, runner on second after the double. .78, so 78 to 80 on the fastball. .20 count though. And Schuler struggling to hit the zone. Again on the pinch hitter, you got to think that Coach Vanderon is emptying his bench a little bit with a 6-run lead. Greeny's pitchers just got to hit that zone. Ball outside there, 3-0, not very competitive on that pitch. Base was unoccupied though, so now first and second, 1 out. Pinch hitter here, Huston D.
Now back to the Chargers, number 7,
Houston D, sorry. So the pinch hitter for Couchenauer. Couchenauer had a good day, 2 for 4 with 3 RBIs and a run scored. And a base hit here for Lee, or for D, I should say. And the run's going to score from second for the RBI single. So single and an RBI for D. Nelson scores from second. And runners at first and second with 1 out here. Makes the score 13-6. Another pinch hitter here. This is Yancey hitting for Adams. Well, with Providence Day starting to run away with it a little bit here, we got to start narrowing down our options for Camwood Bats Player of the Game. I was impressed with their pitchers tonight, Van Dam and Emery, but they got touched up just enough. Left a lot of runners on base. I mean, they worked around some damage, potential damage. Klein with the 2-run homer, 2 for 5 on the evening. Sheary, Austin Anderson Sheary was 1 for 4, but scored 3 runs and had the go-ahead double in the 5th. I am a little prejudiced towards the big hitters, so I'm leaning towards Klein. We'll see here. Inning's still alive. Schuler here at the 1-2 delivery. 1 out. Swing and a miss. Gets the K. And that brings the shortstop Croft back up. He was pinch hit for last time. 2 for 3 on the evening.
Now batting the Chargers, 18, Charlie Croft.
Ground ball to short. Routine here. Spiller tosses it over to the second baseman, Wells Alderman, for the final out. So 6-4 on the ground out. And the Greenies are down to their final 3 outs. So again, we want to take a second here again. Thank Blackwell Sons and Plumbing, and Post 70 for their sponsorships tonight. Also want to say thank you to Friends of Baseball University. That's just the term we've been using for any of the crowdfunding. Had some crowdfunding donations over the last couple of weeks that came in. A few out of the AC Reynolds neighborhood to allow us to do some more Buncombe County broadcasts with their $150 broadcasting fee they have there. Just want to thank a lot of our fans that watch at home, and they like what we're doing and they want to contribute. And any money that we raise for sponsors or crowdfunding goes back into trying to improve these broadcasts, buy equipment, travel costs, gas. We're going to try to get down to Cleveland County and some of the foothill schools here this month, and just to try to save time. I end up getting a hotel room down there, so just to try to help with any sort of coverage we can get. These funds go a long way. So again, we appreciate anybody that makes any donations to us. So
Leading off the bottom of the 7th for the Greenies, number 5, Corbin Spillier.
So battery's starting to get a little low here on the iPad with the game going long. Corbin Spilliard's having himself a pretty good game. He's 2 for 2 with a 2-run double, an RBI hit by a pitch, and a single. So if the Greenies can come back and win this game, he might be in the conversation for Camwood Bats Player of the Game. But a big 7-run deficit to deal with right here. So Spilliards fouls one back here.
Let's go 5. Face it here.
After Corbin, top of the lineup follows. Ball is up and away on that one. 1-2. There's definitely some impressive young men in the Providence Day lineup. Ball up there. Enjoyed watching the shortstop there, Croft, number 18, Charlie Croft. The pitchers again, Emery and Van Dam, weren't overpowering, mid to high 70s, but just work backwards. I like the catcher Couchenauer. I know he's not the primary catcher, but he caught up a good game today, collected a few hits. Corbin Spilliard, the even count here, 2-2. Misses out, 3-2. So Van Dam's pitch count's probably up a good bit. So last chance for the Greenies here. Swing and a foul here. So good long AB for Corbin Spilliards. So again, the Greenies were hoping to get a little redemption after their loss to Providence Day last year. Strike 3. Nice pitch by Van Dam here. Not a lot of strikeouts in this game, so picks up one there.
Now batting for the Greenies, number 18, Ethan Rose.
He was 2 for 2 up until then, but that was a good AB. No. Yep. Well, I mean, he struck out, but I think technically it's a quality at bat because of the foul balls and what it's 6 or more pitches get you a QAB. Ethan Rose. Ethan is 2 for 4. Had a 2 RBI double and a single. Ball 2 here.
Let's go, Ethan.
Ethan Rose, the center fielder this evening, the senior. It's another base hit here, so 3 for 5 evening for Ethan Rose. So trying to keep the team alive here. 1 out, 1 on. Luca Rose, the younger brother, coming up next.
Now batting for your Greenies, number 9, Luca Rose.
Ethan Rose with his lead. Luca Rose takes strike 1 at the top of the zone.
Your way,
So Luca today is 0 for 3 with a walk. Flew out to left field his last time up. Line drive over the second baseman's head here. Ethan Rose is going to head over to third base. Ball's bouncing around a little bit. Luca's going to try to take second, and he does. So, single. We'll call it an E8 on the bobble.
Now batting for your Greenies, number 6, Jacob Iwanek.
So now second and third, 1 out. Jacob Iwanek up next. 0 for 1 technically with 2 walks and a hit by pitch. Stole 3 bases, scored a run. Again, the Maryville College commit going to play football next year. I believe he still has interest in walking on. I believe he could play Division III baseball. It just comes down to trying to manage 2 sports while you're trying to get a college education. It's not easy. It's going to be done. It's probably easier at the D3 level. There's more time, or I should say less time on the restrictions for practices, so there's more time for studies. And again, attending a place like Christ School can prepare you for that kind of workload, so I think Jacob could do it.
Let's go, Jacob.
Jake Gravely in the batter's box, or excuse me, the on-deck circle. So Jake Iwanek, Jake Gravely. We'll see who Coach King sends up in the hole here. right, so 2-1 count. Van Dam gathers, delivers. Fastball for a strike on the inside corner. Crowd not liking some of these calls here from Mr. Umpire, but ain't gonna help anyone's cause one way or the other. Jacob Iwanek needs to protect that zone knowing. Swings, hits one to right field. That ball is going to get down. It's going to score one. Luca Rose is going to hold up at third. They had to wait to make sure the ball got down. So RBI single scores Ethan Rose. Luca heads over to third. First and third situation. Jake Gravely coming to the plate now. It might be time for a pitch and change as Van Dam's pitch count's probably getting up there a bit now too.
75. We've got 2 more games this week, so
Van Dam's going to keep the ball. 1 out here, 2 on.
Let's roll it.
Still down 6. It's all about base runners now.
Well, Reverend, please come quick. 'Cause I got something to.
Let's go, Jake.
You know, as a former coach of Christ School, it's hard to try to keep my emotions tempered and not cheer. Pop up in the middle of the field here.
You can't do that. Come on.
So a little bit of controversy here. It's first and third. There's a pop up to second. Second baseman drops it. Tags the runner on his way to second after the drop. Guess we'll call it a fielder's choice. So Luca Rose. So Luca Rose at third. Jacob Iwanek out at second. Jake Gravely at first now. I guess we're going to call it a fielder's choice. So 2 outs. And Riley Schuler gets the bat back after being pinch hit for by Gosnell in the 6th. And Jonathan Reese is in the on-deck circle as well. So, find ourselves down to the final greenies out. Riley Schuler fouls it off here for strike 1. Got to give it to the Van Dam kid, though, for just battling. You know, a lot of smoke and mirrors for him and Emery, but, you know, this young duo is done all right. You know, the freshman-sophomore duo has done all right trying to navigate through this game, and Greenies hurt themselves with a few drops. There's a ball in the dirt. That ball's going to get to the backstop. Luca Rose is going to come in to score on the pass ball wild pitch. Jake Gravely moves up to second. Score is now 13-8. One count for Schuler. Schuler was 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored before being pinch hit for Gosnell in the 6th. Ball high, 2-1 count. So Greeny's trying to make it interesting here in the bottom of the 7th. Again, a lot going on today. Solar eclipse. It was a big deal nationwide. We had a partial eclipse here for game time. Obviously, we're here trying to commemorate R.J. Fox, who passed away. Fastball up here, 3-1 count. Looks like the umpire wanted to, but the ball's just a tick too high. It's Riley Schuler here, trying to keep the inning alive. 3-1 count. Ball low. Good dirt ball read by Jake Gravely. And that ball is going to be thrown away, and Jake Gravely is going to score on the, call it an E2.
Now batting for your Greenies.
Riley Schuler takes his walk, heads down to first base. That brings Jonathan Reese up to the plate. Jonathan was pinch hit for last inning by Patty Robichaud. Jonathan is 1 for 3 on the day himself with a single and a run scored. Van Dam has just been pulled. We'll see who they're going to bring in to pitch here next. It looks like they're going to bring in the center fielder. Is that Ward? Austin Ward, the center fielder. So that's the call. They're bringing in a lefty. Number 4, Austin Ward.
A new pitcher for the Chargers, number 4, Austin Ward.
Oh my, so long game here. Still going on. Hopefully we don't run out of battery here. I think center field camera should be fine for highlights at least. So now Jonathan Reese comes up to the plate. Oh boy, sorry, trying to get my so sorry I got a rope in the way here, but it's probably the best we're gonna be able to do. We'll see. Swing and a miss by Reese.
Sorry, it's the best I can do. Final strike, 0-2 count. One-two count.
Jonathan Reese hits a nuke to left field. That ball is up against the wall. One is going to score. Jonathan Reese is going to head into second with the double. And the Greenies got some life.
Now batting.
So now it's
for the Green is
13 to
number 14,
10.
Henry Tutera.
All right. So Tutura, the 8th grader, up now. Takes the ball inside.
Fill it up, Austin.
So 13 to 10. It's getting a little more interesting. Tying runner is on deck. Not really sure what happened here.
He made the move to second.
So a little controversy here at the end. There's a ground ball to third. The ball is booted. The throw goes to first. He runs into, Tutera runs into the first baseman who's jumping to make a play. He's safe at first, runs over to tag him, says he made a baseball move to second, which I'm not sure I saw, calls him out. So right now, as it stands, the game is over. So that's the way it's going to end here. And people are not happy right now. So
You want to be fired.
So not the way you like to see it end here in Arden. So again, I'm not really sure how to score that. But I guess we're going to say that's ball game. So that is a bummer to see it end this way. I'd like to see it end on a play that's a little less controversial. So I think they're going to say that after he hit the bag, he made a move to second. First baseman runs back over, tags him out, and that's the game. So final score here in Arden: Christ School 10, Providence Day 13. Reviewing the box scores, I think we're going to go ahead and give the player of the game bat to number 21 here, Ian Klein, who is 2 for 5 with a 2-run homer, a single and a stolen base. So again, long weekend, a long Monday. Again, we wish the families of those that lost their children and have children hurt still in the hospital the best. Again, I know here at Christ School, these kids are surely going to miss and feel it for a while with the loss of RJ Fox. But, a game like this is a little ugly, but it's going to bring these kids together all the same. So again, signing out. We appreciate you all tuning in.